Mr. Meeker, Bert, can you hear me? You've got to tell me what to do. I don't know what to do.
I give advice at remarkably low rates, 10% off unmarried young ladies, and special discounts to the clergy and their daughters.
What are you doing here?
I'm inspecting the battlefield the night before the battle, before it gets cluttered with the debris of the journalistic camp followers. What's he to you or you to him? Can both beauty and biology be on our side? There's a newspaper I'd like you to see. It just arrived here from wicked modern Sodom and Gomorrah, Baltimore. Not the entire edition, of course. No Happy Hooligan, Barney Google, Abe Kabibble. Merely the part worth reading. E.K. Hornbeck's brilliant little symphony of words. You should read it. My typewriter's been singing a sweet sad song of the Hillsborough heretic, B. Cates, Boy Socrates, Latter-day Dreyfus, a Romeo with a biology book. I may be rancid butter, but I'm on your side of the bread.
This sounds as if you're a friend of Bert's.
As much as a critic can be a friend to anyone. Have a bite? Don't worry, I'm not the serpent, little Eva. This isn't from the tree of knowledge. You won't find me in the orchards of heavenly Hillsborough. Birches, beeches, butternuts. A few ignorant bushes of the tree of knowledge.
Will this be published in the local paper?
And the Weekly Bugle? Or whatever it is they call it, that leading stuff they blow through the types? I doubt it.
It would help Bert if the people here could read this. It would help them understand. I never would have expected you to write an article like this. You seem so...
Cynical? That's my fascination. I do hateful things for which people love me, and lovable things for which they hate me. I'm a friend. I am admired for my destability. I am both poles and the equator, with no temperate zones in between.
You make it sound as if Bert is a hero. I'd like to think that, but I can't. A school teacher is a public servant. I think he should do what the law and school board wants him to do. If the superintendent says, Mrs. Brown, you're to teach from Whitney's Second Reader, I don't feel obligated to give him an argument.
Ever give up on existence?
What?
Where we are, where we came from, where we're going.
All the answers to those questions are in the Bible.
All? You feed the youth of Hillsborough from the little truck garden of your mind.
I think there must be something wrong in what Bert believes, if a great man like Mr. Brady comes here to speak out against him.
Matthew Harrison Brady came here to find himself a stump to shout from. That's all.
You couldn't understand. Mr. Brady is the champion of ordinary people like us.
Wake up, Sleeping Beauty. The ordinary people played a dirty trick on the Colonel Brady. They ceased to exist. Time was when Brady was the hero of the hinterland, water boy for the great unwashed. But they've got inside plumbing in their heads these days. There's a highway through the backwoods now. And the trees of the forest have reluctantly made room for their leafless cousins, the telephone poles. And the leaves behind the yesterday Messiah, standing in the road alone, and a flivver of dust. The boob has been deboobed. Colonel Brady's virginal small-towner has been had by Marconi and Ward.
It's gonna be a hot one, Miss McLean. I thought we'd get some relief when the sun went down. It's the devil!
Hello, devil. Welcome to hell.